This time, Serene Gold came out only fairly on the inside, beginning quickly. Silver Satellite now. Serene Gold hunts up early. Top Sal there as well. They're followed by Carb further back in the field. Then on the outside, Lady Linland. Then further back came All Streets, followed by Apple on the inside there. Was Up North, followed by 2 lengths away then. In second last placing is Mixed Blessings, and now Jermaine last of all. To the 1,000-metre mark, Silver Satellite the leader. Up on the outside, Top Sal's moved to second. Serene Gold third from Carb. Then further back was Up North on the inside there. Wider out on the track is All Streets, followed by back between runners. Then as they work their way down the side was Carb. Then follows Mixed Blessing, and last of all is Al Jermaine. Down the side of the track at the 600-metre mark, and it's Silver Satellite in front. Serene Gold moving up on the outside of it. Then Top Sal. Further back then Up North, followed by Carb coming into it with Lady Linland. They're followed by Up North, followed by All Streets, Mixed Blessings, and Al Jermaine last of all. Silver Satellite straightens up in front of, in second placing, Serene Gold. Then came further back was Lady Linland at the head of the rest, with Up North running on as well. On the outside, Serene Gold's just got to the lead. Silver Satellite battling back, and Lady Linland down the outside quickly. It's Serene Gold the centre, Silver Satellite the rails, and Lady Linland on the outside. Serene Gold hanging on near the line. Serene Gold wins by about a length to Silver Satellite. Lady Linland third. Then came All Streets. Out wide on the track, Al Jermaine. Then came Carb Up North, followed by Mixed Blessings and Top Sal. Stand by for placings on the second event on the program. They're racing this time. Celestial Motion slowly out of there, and Monia Prince was one of the early leaders. With hunting up there along the inside in the early stages as well, Great Redeemer. Liaison Trois nicely placed. Then came further back Silver Edge, followed by on the outside Solus Modulus, Father's Dreams. Then in behind them as they go down the side was the grey Silver Peak. They're followed by Valley of Kings. Back behind them then on the inside there was Tosma, who's got well back out of its ground, Celestial Motion, and Direct Mail is last of all. Down the side they go, and the leader is Monia Prince by 2 lengths over. In second placing is Great Redeemer, whipping around the outside, Father's Dreams. Then on the outside was Liaison Trois. The head of the rest then along the inside came Silver Edge, followed by Solus Modulus. Then Silver Peak further back in the field. Then on the outside was Valley of Kings. Then came Direct Mail. Well back in it then on the outside there was Celestial Motion. And last of all is Tosma. Down the side they come, Monia Prince in front of Father's Dreams. Then Great Redeemer, Liaison Trois, Solus Modulus, Silver Edge as they straighten up. And the leader is Monia Prince. It's a length in front. In second placing, Great Redeemer trying hard. Silver Edge running on and wider out on the track, Liaison Trois. And very wide is Valley of Kings from a long way back. But Great Redeemer gets to the lead from Monia Prince, and down the outside is Liaison Trois, and Valley of Kings is gobbling up ground. Valley of Kings goes to Great Redeemer. No, Great Redeemer. Great Redeemer's just hung on to win from Valley of Kings. Third placing went to Solus Modulus. Further back in the field then was Tosma wide, who made ground. Then in behind them Silver Edge, followed by Monia Prince. Further back then was Celestial Motion, Liaison Trois. Silver Peak was one of the last in. Direct Mail there as well. Stand by for play. The gates crash open, away they go. Peak and the guest Scarvilla came out okay. Darius Fun is being eased early. All Spades and wider out on the track. Prince Watan is coming across with also out there Happy View in the early stages. Past the 200 the first time, Prince Watan will go to the lead. In second placing, Scavilla the rails. Then came on the outside there was Happy View. Further back in the field, All Spades, followed by Dundas Lane. Then came Agent Provocative as they move out of the straight. Further back, Lagana. Then in behind them there came South of Belmont, followed by back behind them. Then in the field as they go out of the straight there was El Farah's queue. Then came further back in the field, well back in it then is Darius Fun, who's got back towards the near the rear there, along with Fuego, who's back second last. And last of all as they go into the back is Temple Walk. Now into the back they go, Happy View the leader. In second place in Prince Watan. Then came Manship, also up there is All Spades Handy, followed by just in behind behind them then south of Belmont, wide on the track. They're followed by further back in the field as they go down the back of the track there would be Fuego. Then came Agent Provocative. Then Scavilla further back in the field. Then Dundas Lane, followed by Red Hawk at the head of the rest. Further back in the field, 2 came Sansong. They're followed by Backle on the inside. Then came Lagana being covered up by Peak and against the outside Alfaris Q. Then came further back in the field. There back towards the rear is Fuego. Followed by back behind them 2 in the field came Temple Walk. And last of all is Daria's Fun. They come up to the 800 metre mark. And the leader there is Happy View. Happy View in front. In second placing is all Spades on the outside and south of Belmont there as well. Then came further back in the field Princewood Tan, followed by further back then improving on the outside then was Agent Provocative coming into it, Scarvilla. Then further back was Dundas Lane and Sansong on the outside. Red Hawk at the head of the rest from Lagana. They swing for home and Happy View's taken the lead in the cup. Happy View leads for home. Beautrist on the outside. Then came Scarvilla back along the inside. They come down the straight though and it's in the centre there. It's Beautrist going to the lead. Scarvilla coming at it. Beautrist and Scarvilla, and then down the outside is Sansong with a strong one from Lagana, the rails. It's Beautrist in front. Scarvilla coming at it from Lagana. They hit the line. Beautrist won the cup. Beautrist from on the inside there was Lagana, or out wider on the track Scarvilla. Then came further back in the field at the head of the rest was Sansong, followed by Red Hawk. Daria's Fun made up good ground in the run home. Then came further back was Temple Walk. Alfaris Q on the outside. Then Peak and the Gas, Agent Provocative. Further back in the field, Fuego. Pulling up quickly, Princewood Tan. Then Dundas Lane. Back behind them too, there was Manship and All Spades. Stand by for the placings on the 1987 Geelong Cup. Racing this time. Away they go. Mr. Magnum, one of the best to begin there, along with also away smartly in the centre there was Gold Ranger, Omnicore, and also showing some pace in the early stages is Red William. Red William will lead out wide on the track. Ascot Lane's with it from Hunter. Then came Mr. Magnum, further back Omnicore. Apollo Run on the inside. Then came Pontifico. Then Gold Ranger, followed by further back in the field Whiskey's Gem, who got a check there. Further back in the field, then on the outside was Century Judge. He's about 8 off the lead as they go into the back the first time. Then Whiskey's Gem, who copped that check. Further back in the field, then was Ika Barner as they work into the back section from Royal Centurion, the rails. Then Seas Rising, who's back third last. White Rock Boys second last. And last of all is brought up there by Brave Fight. Into the back they go. And the leader now is Ascot Lane, the inside. Red William joins at the outer. Then came further back in the field. Along the inside there was Hunter, improving the outside. Apollo Run as they go down the back. Then came Hunter. Further back in the field, then at the head of the rest there was Mr. Magnum. Then came further back on the inside there was Whiskey's Gem, Pontifico the outer. Further back in the field then, as they go down the back, was Gold Ranger. Then on the inside, Royal Centurion. Further back in the field then, improving around the outside, Century Judge. Then a long gap back in the field, then came the rest. Headed up there on the outside there by Brave Flight, who's well back in it. White Rock Boys back in that last division as well with Seas Rising. They come around to about the 600 metre mark, and the leader is Apollo Run. Apollo Run's gone to the lead in second placing. Hunter coming out after it. Then came Omnicore, Set Alight as well, and further back in the field then was Red William and Pontifico wide. They will for home now, and Omnicore's ranged up on the outside of Hunter. Hunter and also Apollo Run coming home well along the rails, and in the centre of the track is Omnicore. Hunter's taken the lead in second placing. Omnicore from further back Apollo Run, and here's Royal Centurion right down the outside. Royal Centurion joining in quickly from Omnicore in the centre. Royal Centurion, Royal Centurion. Royal Centurion's won. Second Hunter, third Omnicore. In behind them then to pull up there was Century Judge, Apollo Run, Pontifico. Further back then was Whiskey's Gem. Then in behind them to pull up there would have been Mr. Magnum. Further back then on the outside came Gold Ranger. Back behind them the inside there was Ascot Lane, followed by well back Seas Rising. White Rock Boy was always well out of it from Brave Flight. Further back was Red William, who was one of the last to pull up. Ikebana in the bunch too. Stand by for numbers on the running of the Derby trial. Stand by for our numbers here at Geelong.